What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay from Brother Cousins Toy Reviews, and that's right, I'm back with the news. Alright, before we get started, I hope you guys had a lovely Labor Day weekend. I know I did, got a lot of rest. But anyway, we're here to talk about what Hot Toys released today. We all knew this was going to happen. We all saw the little sneak peeks and the pictures on the internet and on social media and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's check it out. Boom and bap. That's right. They finally announced the Back to the Future reissues. Right here we got Marty McFly and Einstein. And they look great. It's good to see these guys again. It's good that we're going to get reissues. Me personally, I don't have these figures. Well, I definitely don't have Einstein, but I didn't get the original Marty McFly figure. At that time, I didn't have that much money, and I was so focused on collecting Avengers figures till it kind of slipped past me. Then later on, my collection grew. I wanted to get the Back to the Future Part 2 figures, which I ended up getting them, and then I was like, great, I got the Back to the Future 2 figures. Got Marty, got Doc Brown. Something's missing. Something's really missing. The DeLorean. I lucked up and was able to get a DeLorean, and that's how I was able to get my Back to the Future collection. But this figure was always missed. And right now, I believe it's going for about $500 on eBay, so I didn't want to play those prices for it. So I am glad that it's reissued so I can actually have it in my collection at a more affordable price. I know a lot of people are going to be butthurt about that, but it is what it is. These figures look great. Look good. You got Einstein right here. The articulation in his neck is kind of but it's a 1/6 scale dog. What do you want? What do you expect? The head sculpt on Marty seems to be, the paint application seems to be a little better, but I don't think they did anything really with the sculpt. Not enough to make it any different than what it already was. And the sculpt was just okay. It wasn't the greatest sculpt anyway. Right there, the sculpt looks a little better. And like I said, I think they did something with the paint applications to bring it out and make it to make his features a little more pronounced. Because I do see Michael J. Fox in this particular look, but I do think it could be better still. Okay, we see him here, his alternate outfit, pretty much with the life preserver pulled off. And you get the Hilltop Valley paper. What was that? The paper or program that the lady gave him. Save the Clock Tower. So you get that in this package. You get the skateboard. You get the book bag. All that good stuff. We have a close-up look at Einstein right here. Not too crazy about this head articulation here, but at least we get some type of articulation. They could have just gave it, just a static pose, but then when it doesn't become an actual figure when you do that. So they wanted to give it some type of articulation. So it's not terrible, but I would have just gone with real fur and all that. But they're not going to do that for a 1/6 scale, and that probably would be kind of hard to do as well. But it's cool we get Einstein. And here we go with Marty with Doc Brown, and we're going to talk about this Doc Brown up next. Marty looks cool with the camcorder. Very cool pose. Got Marty on a skateboard. And this is probably how I'll have mine displayed with the camera. Just looking at Doc come out of the DeLorean like, wow. See him filming Doc. This is great. I'm glad that they re-released this. Like I said, the paint application does look better. The sculpt is probably the same, but it looks like they just enhanced it just a little bit with the paint apps. Which their paint applications now are way better than they were about 5-6 years ago. So that's good. Looks great. Looks great. This Doc Brown head sculpt. Now here's the big conversation right here, because I know if I get these figures, I would want to do this pose, especially with I mean, that's just adorable. You got Einstein sitting in the DeLorean and then together. But the question is, are we going to get a DeLorean re-release? Of course we are. I mean, if they're bringing these two back, you know they're going to do a re-release of the DeLorean. I mean, they already have the molds and everything for it, so why not? I know it's going to kind of upset the people like me that have the DeLorean. Like me personally, I bought the DeLorean in 2018 and I paid $1,000 even for it. And that's because I got it from a local seller here in Maryland. And yeah, I was able to get it. And I think it was retailing for about what was it, 825? It was something like 825, 850 was selling for something like that. So I can, so yeah, it'd be good to get it, for those that don't have it, to get it at that price. They'll probably, usually the reissues sell for the same price, don't they? Or slightly higher, tax inflation, price inflation and all that stuff. But they won't be asking for what eBay is asking for right now. I think like right now you can get a DeLorean on eBay for like 2,500. And I think that's the highest. The lowest I seen it was probably 15, and that was used. So it's gonna be good to get a reissue of this, so you can do this display. I think I'll do my display once I get these figures. I won't retire the part two figures. I'll just box them up and just change it out every now and then. It'd be good to go back and forth, because mine has been flying for like it's been flying for about a year and a half now. Actually, ever since COVID started. Oh, shouldn't have said that. YouTube and all, but yeah, ever since that health crisis started, yeah, it's been flying. So it'd be nice to have something a little different right here. And yup, you get them right there, looking cool, looking dope. I never noticed this right here on Doc's pad. That looks interesting. That looks like a gremlin. Am I crazy? Did he always have that? Is that Stripe? Is that a gremlin on there? That is cool. I never noticed the pad. I mean, wow. This is something I should. It does that. Wow, that's interesting. And it's funny, my eye just keyed in on that. That's interesting. That looks like a gremlin right there. I didn't know he had a gremlin on his actually on his notepad. That's cool. Another shot at Marty. Looks great. These figures look awesome. Okay, here's the money shot. Everything that comes with it. Throw everything in a damn box. Y'all already know. They got Einstein right here. You get the skateboard. I was about to say keyboard. You get the skateboard. You get the book bag. You get the program, Save the Clock Tower. You get the camcorder, bunch of hands, headphones, and the cassette player. It's funny when they show me the shoes. Yeah, the non-Nikes. And the basic ass, old school Hot Toy stand, which I always like those stands. I'd rather those stands than the big stands they come up with now. They make the figures too tall, and when you match them up with the older ones, it just, yeah, doesn't make sense. So I do like those stands. I actually wouldn't mind if they went back to those stands. I know people are like, what? But I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I think this is a good reissue. I'm glad that it's out. I know a lot of people are going to be upset, especially for all the people that have these figures or paid a bunch of money for these figures. Oh, it messes with the value. It kind of does, but I mean, it's still going to be worth money. I mean, you're not going to be able to get this thing forever either. Especially, I wouldn't be shocked if this is a limited run. I think this will be a limited run. I don't think you're going to be able to get this so widely available like the Marks, like they did Mark 47 and everything. I think this, when they put it out, they'll put it out, and once they're sold out, that's it. And we'll be back at the same game 5 years from now. People selling it for, and the original one, that'll probably go up in value. So it just, it just, Hot Toys is not the stock market. You shouldn't be investing in Hot Toys to try to flip them and sell them. I know some people do that, and you can do that if you're good, but it's a time. It's a time when you do it. It's a time to sell. It's a time when not to sell. So that's just what it is. Okay, let's move on to Doc Brown. And this is the Doc Brown deluxe version. I want to look at this version because I think it's the best version of him to look at. He looks great. I think I love all the detail that's in the bag, the work bag, the tool bag right here. Looks great. You get all these, you get the that roll of tape just looks amazing. You get the roll of tape there. They've recreated this so good. All these screwdrivers, all these just little tools right here, the tool bag. Just little details like that. I'm a big sucker for because that just looks great. That looks amazing. And the outfit, we never got him in this outfit. We got Doc Brown only in the Back to the Future Part 2 outfit, which is great. The yellow and all that stuff. That's a wonderful figure. Wonderful figure. Check out my channel. Check out my collection tour that I recently did. You'll see him in that. And that figure is great. And this looks great too. The only problem I got is this head sculpt right there. I think they should have changed the head sculpt, personally. Doc Brown, this looks great. This is the display to have. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, Back to the Future. And I've had the Part 2. I mean, I think everybody loves Back to the Future Part 2 with the hoverboards and all that stuff. It's so iconic. But the first one is just, it's what started it all. And I think once I get this collection, I think I'll put my DeLorean back on the road and do this display for a little bit. And I'll switch it in and out. But I just love this. I think this is great. I think this is the display to have if you're getting these figures. Absolutely. Doc Brown looks great. He looks so crazy. Oh my God. Just look at the little buttons and everything on the remote. That looks great. The tool bag. Oh, he looks awesome. He looks awesome. They've spent a lot of money on reproducing the outfit. They spent a lot on that. Could have spent a little more on the head sculpt, but they did. I mean, in the head sculpt, that looks like Christopher Lloyd. That's him all the way. So, yeah. That looks great. What more can I say? That's just a great set. That's just great. Looks good. That looks awesome. That looks amazing. You get the plutonium. As an exclusive, you get the plutonium case. That's a must-have. That is a must. So definitely getting the exclusive. Definitely want this. I think some third-party companies actually made this. Yeah. They ain't gonna do it like Hot Toys. Just look at that. The plutonium case. Oh, man. I like it. This is a great release. Man, look at it. And they just showed you just in more detail. Oh, man. That is so cool. Looks good. Looks great. That hair sculpt. Or just give us two. I really wish they would just give us two heads. I mean, they know enough people want this figure. They can give us two Christopher Lloyd heads. That is great. That is great. It's going to be excellent. This is an excellent set. Let's go back. It's going a little too fast. So you get the clipboard. That's a gremlin right there. I never noticed that. That is a gremlin. Get the clipboard. Look at all the little... He's going to be a great figure. Just this stuff right here. The toolbox and all that. That looks great. That looks amazing. I can't wait for these to drop. That's another question. I wonder when these are coming out. Okay, so here's the deluxe version. Everything comes with deluxe version, exclusive plutonium case. You get the remote control, you get the clipboard, you get the tool belt, you get the watch for Einstein, of course the outfit, and the old school stand. Man, I am so glad they're releasing these, man. That looks awesome. That looks great. That looks great, guys. This has been a long video. It was a lot to go, a lot to talk about. Man, so what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to get these two? I wish they made them a two-pack. I definitely want them to be a two-pack, and they need to release them together. It shouldn't be one at this time and one of them. Release them together. It's because they go together. Man, so how do you guys feel about it? Leave me a comment. Let me know. How do you feel? I'm happy, and I have, like I said, I never had the original Marty McFly. So for me, it's a win. And none of us had this version of Doc Brown, so it's all a win for me. But for all the people, that DeLorean is coming. They should be letting us know about that next week or maybe tomorrow. Why not? Do it tomorrow. Let us know. I was expecting for them to actually release something today. Iron Patriot, Captain Rex, something like that. Pennywise. It is September. It's getting close to the, Halloween. So, yeah, Halloween, they start, stuff starts coming up. I'm seeing a lot of spirit stores creep up. So, Pennywise? Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't going to get Pennywise, but now that I have some figures that need to be paired with others. So, I'm definitely probably going to get that release. But anyway, let me know what you think about the Back to the Future reissues. Like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, and we finally did it, guys. Thank you so much. We passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this channel and just dealing with me and my craziness, dealing with me and all my ums from time to time. Thank you for just watching. I never thought I would be a YouTuber. Never thought that was ever going to happen. But one day I said, what the hell? And here we are. So, guys, thank you so much. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And we are out.